Hey, what's going on, everyone? How you guys doing today? My name is Matt Jarbo. This is $3 Theater, and coming up in just a week is the D23 Expo 2019. This huge, amazing fan event, the ultimate fan event, according to this promo here, is going to showcase everything Disney has going for it. As we can see here, Black Panther, Elsa, R2-D2, Woody, Mickey, every single thing that Disney has coming up, we're going to get a look at here. And I wanted to do a run through. I wanted to do a video showcasing what I think is going to be shown there, right? And talking about what I think is going to be shown, at least things that we potentially don't quite know yet. Things like Frozen 2, are going to be shown because, quite frankly, the movie already has a trailer out, or two trailers out now, is coming out pretty soon. Toy Story 4 just came out. And of course, Mickey is always on display. But Black Panther 2 is one that was pseudo-announced at Comic-Con, and I don't know if that's going to be talked about here, but I wouldn't be too surprised. But anyway, I wanted to look at this particular blog post that came out over 2 months ago. This says, find out when the biggest can't-miss presentations will take place at D3 Expo, or D23 Expo 2019. And this is coming from the actual D23 Expo website. So this is not a fan blog. This is from their actual blog. And the first thing they talk about here is Friday at 3:30 p.m., the highly anticipated streaming service Disney Plus will give guests the first look at some original content, including Lady and the Tramp, The Mandalorian, High School the Musical, and many more during this star-studded presentation. I don't know if you happen to see the Lady and the Tramp image that's going out there. I don't know anyone that's really interested in that, to be honest with you. Same with High School, the Musical, the series. No one really cares. But The Mandalorian, obviously, is one that a lot of people are looking forward to finding out more about, getting a new trailer, getting some more information, getting to maybe see a couple clips from the show when it premieres on November 12th. I wouldn't be surprised if the people in that room get to see something pretty significant. Not the full first episode because it's only a 90-minute panel, but definitely something cool and definitely something we're taking a look at. I personally just want to know more about Bill Burr's character. I want to know who he is and how much screen time is he going to have, because I personally am a huge Bill Burr fan and cannot wait to see what happens after that. Also, I do believe they're going to talk a bit more about the Home Alone, Night at the Museum, and other reboots like Cheaper at the Dozen, or By the Dozen, the things that they want to remake for Disney Plus. I have a feeling Fox is going to be a pretty big contender for time at this Disney Plus panel, especially because The Simpsons are going to stream exclusively on Disney Plus starting on November 12th. And there is going to be an hour-long Simpsons panel in the morning before this event takes place. And the next day, the Walt Disney Studios will present a behind-the-scenes look at what's going on, saying here that fans will see what's on the drawing board for the acclaimed filmmakers at Walt Disney Animation Studios and Pixar Animation Studios, and get a peek at the exciting slate of live-action projects from Disney to Marvel Studios to Star Wars. As always, attendees will be treated to exclusive footage, special guest appearances, and a lot more. But with the Fox acquisition, I think we're going to see a lot coming out of that. More specifically, I think we're going to get a little bit more on The Kingsman, which is coming out next year. This is going to be an R-rated movie unless they find a way to neuter it down to PG-13. We've also got Steven Spielberg's West Side Story, which comes out at the end of next year, but I believe they're already in production on it right now, so they could have Spielberg there as a way to showcase his film a little bit. You've got the Bob's Burgers animated movie coming in 2020, and I am, oh my God, excited for this thing. There is Pixar's Onward, which, because it's got Chris Pratt and Tom Holland, I think is going to do pretty well in regards of getting that information out there. Probably a new trailer is going to come from that, and I think it's going to be pretty cool to see what they do. You've got the adaptation of Call of the Wild, which opens in February, and that one is the adaptation of a Jack London novel, and it'll be starring, at least in some part, Harrison Ford, so I wouldn't be surprised if Harrison Ford makes an appearance. You've also got Free Guy, which is the huge movie starring Ryan Reynolds, Taika Waititi, Steve Harrington, and a bunch of other people about a bank teller who finds out he's just an NPC in a video game, and that's going to be directed by Sean Levy, who's been working quite heavily on Stranger Things, and that's going to be a big one. I think they're going to have a pretty big announcement for that, reveal for that. I don't know if they're shooting it right now, so they could be showing some footage potentially, but that could happen. I do believe we might get a little bit more about Avatar, probably just talking about the Avatar 2 and 3 release dates and potentially some new key art or some new artwork. I don't think there's going to be a trailer, although if they put out a teaser, I would not be surprised at all. And then, of course, there's going to be the New Mutants. Now, the New Mutants is probably going to get, either this is going to be in the Disney Plus category, saying that they're moving it to Hulu or Disney Plus, or they're just going to say it's coming out with no reshoots, or they're going to give maybe something to do with it. But at this point, this is the most elusive project Disney has under its banner. It was elusive under Fox. It's now more elusive because everyone's like, well, wait, you've given it a release date of April 2020. There's talks of reshoots, but yet none of the cast has been called in to do them. And, you're running out of time. Why not just release the movie as it is? If you're already looking to lose that money, just put it on Disney Plus and use it as a way to really kind of drive a subscriber base. But I also think that when it comes to Marvel, we're definitely going to get more information on Black Widow, probably a teaser trailer or at least some footage that they showed off at Comic-Con. Because, as you can see here, Scarlett with her Black Widow hat was really excited to show it off, her fighting the Taskmaster, and a lot of people were really excited to learn more about that. Additionally, Spider-Man Far From Home, that's going to have a play here. Amy Pascal and Kevin Feige are going to come on out, and they're going to announce that Spider-Man 3 or Spider-Man Out of the Shadows, which is what I think the title is going to be called, is definitely going to be happening. And the reason why I say that is just yesterday, Spider-Man Far From Home became Sony's highest grossing film ever, as it even beat Skyfall. So if you don't think that Sony is going to re-up their deal with Marvel, obviously you have not been paying attention. We've also got Star Wars and the Rise of Skywalker. This is going to be a new trailer. JJ is going to probably show off a couple things behind the scenes to the people that are there. So, of course, those of us who aren't attending won't be able to see them. But there's going to be a lot of info coming out, probably going to have the whole cast on stage, and they're going to make a big show of it. That's obviously going to be the last part of the presentation because a lot of people are really, really, really wanting to see what comes out of this. But that's not the only secretive thing coming out of Disney Plus. We have this one right here. This was just added recently to their slate. This is happening, I believe, on Saturday. It's the Secret Walt Disney Company project. They will be announcing what it is on the 22nd of August, and then talking about it in this hour-long panel at D23, which is kind of weird because it's just this Secret Walt Disney Company project. No one knows what it is, but there's a lot of speculation, from them buying Twitter, not kidding you, to them getting into the telecom industry, to them doing a bunch of stuff. But here's my theory for what it is, based off some information that came out last month. Disney just got permits to work on a Marvel Land. They did. They just got the permit to work on the Marvel Land. We know that they're going to be trying to develop this stuff because, according to the LA Times here, building permits were recently approved by the city of Anaheim for the expansion. These projects include a meet and greet area, a large 3-canopied merchandise space, and a microbrewery. From what we've seen at Galaxy's Edge, we can only imagine what kind of Avengers gear may be available for purchase. I think we can all agree on no enlarged ants in the microbrewery, though. Yeah, obviously that's what I think it is. Because coming here the next day is going to be the Disney Parks and Experiences Product Chairman Bob Chapek, who's going to be explaining what's new on the resorts around the globe, including more about the transformational plans for Epcot at Walt Disney World Resort in Florida. And I do think that's going to be a pretty big deal, considering Galaxy's Edge opens in Walt Disney World, Florida, right before this event kicks off. And so I think they're going to give us a bit of information about what's going to be happening with that. Maybe a sneak peek at what to expect from Rise of the Resistance, considering that ride opens before it does in California, which is weird. But I think they're going to want to be really showcasing that a little bit, as well as the aforementioned Marvel Land. And so really, that's what's going on with D23 right now. There's a lot of good things that are happening, a lot of cool little things. Not enough that's, in my opinion, going to beat Comic-Con, as has been speculated by people that I know, that this particular event is going to come out and absolutely just destroy San Diego. But no, there's cool stuff there, and there's enough there to get you excited to want to pay attention, to want to see what's going to be happening next. And especially with the Marvel and Pixar and Star Wars stuff that's going to probably be talked about from Disney Plus to the theaters. There's a lot there to digest, and I'm excited to see what's going to happen with it. But anyway, I leave it to you. Your thoughts, your opinions. Let me know down in the comments below. If you do want to help support the channel, one of the best ways to do that is to share this video, to thumbs it up, or come over to facebook.com/groups/3bucktheater. Join in on the conversation over there. We're currently building that up right now, and that's going to be a lot of fun. Or if you guys want to talk to me directly, you can always head over to my Hollywood After Dark podcast, which is going to be live on this channel Monday through Thursday at 11 p.m. Pacific Standard Time for right now. I take live phone calls. I answer your questions. We have a lot of fun conversations about movies, about what's going on, a lot of hot and heated debates. It's a good time and something that I think is wholly unique to YouTube. A lot of people tell me they love it. A lot of people really enjoy it. So come by, check it out. And I really appreciate it. And I'll see you guys there. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. Have yourself a great day, guys. And peace out.